Hello, my friends. Happy Monday. I am super excited to get started on our ELD/ALD work for today. Before you find out what we are working on today, I want to say congratulations to 6 of you. 6 of you last week watched the entire video on Monday and followed all the directions. If you were one of the 6 students who followed all of those directions, including watching the entire video and following the secret direction at the end, check your mailboxes. I sent you something extra super special in the mail. It should be arriving any day now. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, you probably did not listen and watch the entire video. Or maybe the secret direction I gave you was a little bit embarrassing. So please, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you're watching this entire video and not just quitting and giving up. You are smart. You are third graders. You are incredible. Keep watching, keep learning, keep trying, because maybe you'll be one who listens to the directions this week, and I will get to send you something secret and special too. All right, my friends. So today is Monday, the 16th. Your first direction says, make your Limerick chapter page. What is that, you tell me? Well, we got to go into Story Jumper. So I'm going to click here on Story Jumper and open up the link. Remember, you don't need the link from me. You're going to go over here to the login button. You're going to click sign in with Google. I'm going to click on my email address, Gablamo, and it's going to jump me into my ELD class, and I'm going to click on it. Once I get here, I'm going to scroll on down to find my book of poetry, give it a click, and of course, click edit. Remember, last week you guys had a chance to review your books to make sure they were looking right. Let's go over them real fast just to make sure we're ready to go. Our first section is our welcome section. It tells us what we need. It says, welcome to my book of poems, and tells you all about it. The next part is going to be our first chapter. Our first chapter is our shape poems. You should have at least 2 shape poems in that chapter. Your next chapter is called alliteration poems. You should have at least 2 alliteration poems. I may have more. You may have 2. Whatever is fine with me. Your third chapter is going to be your acrostic poem. This third chapter, again, is all about acrostic poems. I've got my first acrostic poem here about me, and my second acrostic poem here on the left, all about dogs. Now, on the right side, I need to start my next chapter. Your next chapter we're going to be talking about, I'm going to use this as my text, is our Limerick poem. We've been working on these all last week. Limerick is spelled Limerick. It looks like Limerick. So I'm going to put Limerick poem, as we say, funny. It is a Limerick poem. I'm going to make my text a little bit bigger. I think I'm going to go even bigger than that. Yeah, that looks good. I'm going to change it up, make it how I want it, put it in the center, move it up here to the top, and that's my next chapter. I did a lot of my limericks that were pretty silly, so I'm going to do something silly for the background, something fun, something, I kind of like that. I think I'll go with this as my Limerick poem, kind of looks like a sign on the wall. There we go. And I think I'm going to go ahead and add myself over here for my Limerick poem page, okay? Limerick poem chapter page is done. Let's go back and see what else we need to work on over here. Our next thing we need to work on is choosing our favorite limericks. Okay, so this is going to be your notebook. Go into your notebook, go grab it, pause the video if you need to, and go and grab your notebook. Last week, you should have written a ton of limericks. I had someone come into our Google Meet room and talk to me about their poems. He had written 6 of them, which was pretty amazing. So make sure you choose your favorite. I'm going to go ahead and go with the one that I wrote with you guys last week. The next thing it says is start to put your poems on Story Jumper. I'm already in Story Jumper, so I'm just going to go to that next page and get ready. Remember, if you need to add another page, you just go over here and press that plus page button. I'm here on this page, and I need to get my text box ready to go for my Limerick poem. My first line says, there once was a bat. My second line says, press enter, he was really fat. Enter. His best friend was Fred. Press enter. His favorite color was red. Enter. He was scared of a rat. You have a misspelled word. I'm going to do a 2-finger click, find the correct one, and I'm ready to go. All right, so I'm going to make my poem just a little bit bigger here, and I'm going to put it right here in the middle. Now, ladies and gentlemen, before you start working on your backgrounds and your pictures, I want you to check. Remember this first line, I'm going to make it blue. The second line, make it blue. And the fifth line's last words should all rhyme. Bat, fat, rat. Then our third line, Fred, and our fourth line should also rhyme. Oop, wrong color, red. So check it out. Do you have fat, bat, rat, 3 rhyming words? Fred, red, 2 rhyming words. If your first, second, and fifth line rhyme and your third and fourth line rhyme, then that's a limerick. If it does not rhyme, it is not a limerick. You have done it incorrectly. Do not write it down if it's not a limerick. All right. Now, here's my favorite part. That's my background. So I'm going to go to my props, and it looks like I need to find a bat. So I'm going to type in bat. Since my poem is about a bat, I got to have a bat. Another thing I have in there is a rat. So I got to look up a little rat. There we go. Another thing we talk about is that he's super fat and he loves the favorite color red. So I'm going to put my little bat here, make him a little chunky, right? Because he's fat. He was very fat and he had this cute little rat. I want to show you guys something real quick. Notice how this rat is facing the wrong way. If I go here to this arrow, I can flip him. So now he's facing the other way. He's very scared of this rat. So I think I'm going to go ahead and go to this text. And I think I'm going to go with a word bubble and type in, ah! So it looks like he's afraid of him. That is what my poem says. So I'm going to make it look like he's really saying it. Let me move this up a little bit. There we go. There once was a bat. Here he is. He's really fat. Oh, well, he doesn't look very fat. So maybe I should draw some food. Let me add maybe a cheeseburger. Oh, yes. Got to put in a nice burger over here so it looks like he's always eating burgers. I'm going to duplicate it. See this little double paper one? Makes more of them. So I'm going to make a big pile of burgers, pretending like my bat just ate a bunch of burgers. Okay, bats don't eat burgers, but whatever. It's funny. All right. His best friend was Fred. Oh, we got to give him a best friend. He's afraid of the rat, so the rat can't be Fred, but maybe he's best friends with a bird. Looking up a cute little bird. Oh, here it looks like a nice. Oh, this looks like a perfect Fred, doesn't it? He's Red Fred. That's even better because his favorite color is red. So I'll put Red Fred over here. Oh, wrong page. Put him over here with his friend. There we go. There's Red Fred. And there's my little rat who's a little spooky wookie. All right. Last but not least, I want to add a scene, a background. I don't really like any of these. I'm going to go to more scenes. Let's see. Oh, this might be a perfect one here. Enter. Add it. Oh, perfect. I love it. All right, so let's triple check my story, my limerick. There once was a bat. He was really fat. His best friend was Fred. His favorite color was red. He was scared of a rat. Guys, it may not be the best poem of all time, but does it work? Yes, it does. Is it a limerick? Yes, it is. I'm going to go ahead and move my limerick up just a little bit, and I think I'm set to go. Remember to check your writing. Does it have rhyming words on 1, 2, and 5? Rhyming words on 3 and 4? If the answer is no, it's not a limerick, people. It's not a limerick. When you are finished, press that save and exit button. Remember, I only just did one poem, but I can go in and do a second poem as well if I have time. If not, we will do more of them tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, remember, I am in our Google Meet. If you have any questions, come on over and ask questions. Otherwise, get rocking and rolling. I can't wait to look at your books. Did you watch the whole video? Are you still here? If you are, ladies and gentlemen, I am super duper proud of you. You definitely want to make sure to watch tomorrow. There will be a secret surprise in tomorrow's video. Great job, you guys.